Today I will be talking about some of the things you need to know. You need to watch this video before you go applying for a visa to Turkey. Alright. Hi guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. If you are new, you are watching the Anointed Village Boy, and my name is Milton Fonkwa. Thank you so much for understanding. For my returning subscribers, you guys are the real MVPs. Thank you so much. So today I want to talk again about these visa issues from North Cyprus to Turkey, because I have been receiving a lot of messages from subscribers and viewers asking a lot of questions that I have mentioned before in one of my videos, but I understand maybe they haven't seen the video because it was done, that video was filmed I think 1 year ago when I just started this YouTube channel, not long time. So if you are in North Cyprus, there are various things you need to know. I have always been talking about my life from North Cyprus to Turkey, alright, and so many other places. So you need to understand that as an international student, first of all, if you move to North Cyprus, if you enter into North Cyprus, alright, to move out of North Cyprus, you must use one way. You cannot go through the sea. You only go through Istanbul. And for you to leave North Cyprus back to Istanbul in Turkey, you need to apply for a visa in case you are not going to your home country. First, if you are going to your home country from North Cyprus, you need just your residence permit to return back, okay, and to enter again. But if you are not going to come back, you don't need anything. In this case, if you are moving, for example, from North Cyprus to Turkey, for whatsoever purpose, alright, know that you need a visa. You either need a tourist visa, you either need a transit visa, you either need a visiting visa, you either need a reunion visa, or what type of visa. You need a visa to step out of North Cyprus to Turkey, because it's only one route you are going to use, Turkey only. That is what you should know. Now, coming back to the Turkish visa stuff, before 2019, for you to apply for the Turkish visa, there are documents you need, which I believe you still need the documents up to date, till today, to apply for a visa to Turkey. Being it visit visa, what type of visa, tourist, transit, or whatsoever. For me, for example, I had applied for 2 visas to Turkey before, transit visas, alright? 1 3 days, 1 6 days. So it depends, alright? Now, for you who wants to apply for the visa, there is a video on this YouTube channel. You can check it, alright? That I did some time ago. I talked about the programs and what is required, but I want to elaborate a little bit today. So, if you must apply for a visa in North Cyprus, first of all, if you moved into North Cyprus as a student, which I believe you are not a worker and own a working permit, if you are a student without a working permit in North Cyprus, or if you don't have a working permit in North Cyprus, automatically you are a student. Just know that. And now, for you to apply for a visa, for you to go to the Turkish embassy in Nicosia, is somewhere around the city center, close to the Kepek petrol station, alright, before you reach the first bus stop at Kumsa Park and the second bus stop at Merit Hotel. It is before these places are mentioning, and before, directly opposite the Kepek petrol station, after the city center bus stop, and after the roundabout entering into Doroboye. I hope you got this description well. Those in North Cyprus know where I'm talking about. Now, if you go to the Turkish embassy to ask about information, they will give you all this information, alright? But let me tell you again, if you are a student, like I said, or not a worker, you are automatically a student, and therefore you need a student permit. For you to apply for a visa from North Cyprus at any embassy, being it the Turkish embassy, as I presume the easiest visa to get is the Turkish visa, which some people say is pretty difficult nowadays to get, and I don't know why. I think it should be coronavirus, a pandemic disturbing this visa stuff. Then you have to present a student permit. First document, student permit. Second document, passport. It shouldn't be your passport data page. Your passport shouldn't be at least 6 months. You should have something 1 year plus, okay? The next document you need, passport size photograph. Next document you need, police character or police report. That is usually gotten from the police where you stay, alright? If you live in Kyrenia, get it from the police around the Barish Park area. If you live in Nicosia, go to the police behind the tax office and get it from there. Now, you also need what is called an insurance, all right? You need an insurance when doing it. Before, you could also need a flight ticket. You upload your flight ticket, but if you didn't, if you were applying for the visa and you didn't upload the flight ticket, when you go to the embassy, they will ask you to go and pay your flight. That was before, not now. Again, you need a proof of what you are going to. If you are going for a family reunion, show a document. If you are going for tourist visa, there is a form you have to fill. All right, it depends on the visa type. I hope you understand. Again, you need to have a valid student letter. A student letter which is valid. Which is still new. All right, what I mean here is it should be active to show that you are an active student on campus. And note that if you owe the school, you cannot get a valid student letter. If you have not registered, you cannot get a valid student letter. I was talking to someone and the person was like, what is student letter? I don't know if the procedures have changed. That he didn't understood what I was talking about by the name student letter. But if the procedures are same, then all of you who have registered will get what is called a student letter. You need to ask for it. It's a document to show that you have registered and you are an active student on campus. Without this document, you can't apply for a visa to Turkey. These are just some of the few documents I have mentioned, okay? Now, when you get this document before, you will just do the visa application in your room, in your house. I used to do my own in my room, okay? But nowadays, when you click on the Turkish embassy link, it takes you directly. When you fill the first page, they will ask you to change the language, put your details, put your passport details. When you put, they will ask your nationality. Immediately you click submit, it will take you to a page of the agency or agent doing the visa procedures now. That is to say, the Turkish embassy in Nicosia have come in agreement or in terms or have a body which is an agent put in place where if you click on the link, it will take you to that agent in every country you are. There is a particular agent to do that. You have to now go to the agent, okay? For those of you in Nicosia, you have to locate the agent, the location and the address, everything is there on the website. I will put the link in the video description. You go to the agent, you tell the agent will ask you questions, all right? You give your documents, you pay your money. Note that now it's going to cost you a lot of money. Before, you could use just few euros because you are buying an insurance. Maybe you are buying what again? I don't think any other thing. Before you couldn't spend more, all right, but now you are going to spend more because when you go to the agent, remember the agent is going to take some of the money, all right, for agency fee or whatsoever. Then gather your stuff, book an appointment for you before you go to the embassy. Then when you go to the embassy, you still need to pay embassy fee. I hope you understand. So that is what you should know right now. Pay attention to the documents I mentioned, especially the ones coming from your university. If you are not a regular student in school, let me say if you have not registered for that semester, you are finished. You cannot apply. All right. If you don't have a student permit, you cannot apply. That is why I always say that if you are in North Cyprus, register and do your permit. Very, very important. Only you know why it is important. A lot of you guys don't know some of these things. A lot of you are naive. I understand. I was in your shoes some years back. Okay. So that is why I'm here to share all of this information and give you the knowledge and some of these things to know. I hope you understand. Now, when you go to the agent and everything is okay, you apply for the visa. Some people came to me and they were like, Milton, the procedure is difficult nowadays. They have been rejecting a lot of people. Yes, coronavirus was too much in Turkey, so they were trying to limit the intake of people moving out, or let me say the number of people entering Turkey. But I believe very soon you guys will be able to apply for your visas irrespective of what you want to do, all right? For me, I don't know how Istanbul really is because I have spent more time in Ankara more than Istanbul, okay? I used to use the Ezebuga airport. Is it Ezebuga or something? Airport in Ankara. So I'm used to that airport more than the Istanbul airport even, all right? So that is what you guys should know. When you are going, like I said, to the agent, you have to know the visa type you are going for. Ask questions again to the agent. Ask which visa is which is which. Know that transit means that you are going to pass through Turkey. And if you are going to the embassy, have to defend yourself, because you will be asked, why do you want to enter Turkey before leaving? You have to transit. You have to defend yourself. All right. They will ask you, why are you going? Why do you need a tourist visa for that? You are a student in North Cyprus. All right. But typically, it will not be difficult. So do not be afraid of anything. I hope you understand this. Please make sure you are legal in North Cyprus. And like I said, if you have taken for installments, or if your tuition fee is paid in instrumental plans, if you have an instrumental plan, know that as soon as the semester ends, you must have paid all the tuition fee for that particular semester. Likewise, if you have not, you will not be able to get any document. And remember, as soon as your tuition fee accumulates, it is generating, it is multiplying, because you already surpassed the maximum turning point. That is the date you were supposed to pay, you haven't paid. All right, that is a simple thing you have to understand. A lot of people don't know some of these things, but I have passed from there, so that is the reason I'm sharing this knowledge, so that you understand. Okay, now some people will say it is difficult to leave Cyprus. No, it is not difficult to leave Cyprus. Like I always say in my videos, pay attention to lectures, pay attention to laboratory exercises, pay attention to your thesis before you know you graduate, and you now move on. Life is not a stagnant something, all right? So you have to understand that. Try to work hard. If you don't read, you will not pass. If you don't read, you will not pass. It's very simple as ABC, all right? Read hard so that you pass well. If you read well, you are going to understand that passing is not a problem. Make out yourself different. Stand out of the crowd different. All right, I hope you understand me. This is all I wanted to say about the Turkish visa from Nicosia. Again, there are new changes that are coming into the system. The money for the mujarrat has increased, or the residence permit. The mujarrat is the Turkish name of residence permit. All right, like I said before in some of my videos, you guys don't know I speak a little of Turkish. I am not an advanced speaker, but I think I'm closer to the intermediate position. So if you are finding difficulties, I'm aware that the price also for the mujarrat has increased. All right, it's easy as ABC. You pay for your medicals, you go do your medicals, you come back, you pay for tax, you go collect your permit in your university. As simple as that. I believe the university will bring your permits to you. If they don't bring, they will tell you where to go to and collect the residence permit. All right, I hope this video helps you. If it does, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember, I said that for you to apply, know the visa type you are applying for. Tourist visa, some people will take, they say it's 30 days, but I didn't need it. That was the reason I didn't apply for it. So the one I know is transit that I've used, all right? And it was not difficult to get a transit visa that time. But now, Corona has disturbed a lot of things. So you have to be patient and know what you want, all right? I hope this video helps you. I know a lot of things are going on, and I know Cyprus is somehow difficult, especially if you are struggling. But keep your head up, keep moving, all right? And know you can do it, all right? If I could do it, you can do it as well. Bye-bye for now, until we meet again in another one.